All right. Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. Today is a leg day lift. Started off today's lifts with barbell back squats. For these, it is so important. Keep that core tight and engaged. Take 2 or 3 confident steps backwards, keeping that core so nice and tight. Go down as low as you can without compromising your form. Ass to grass only works if your form stays good the whole time.
Guys, I'm quite truly the absolute worst at math in the entire world. I just loaded up the bar for squats and I was like, wow, 195 feels really heavy today. But I was determined because I told myself today I was going to hit 200. I was like, whatever, it's your max, you can at least get one of it after so many more weeks of training. And I was like, okay, let's just add a 2.5 on each side because I thought I was at 195. And then we recalculated the math and I was at 205. So no wonder she felt a little heavy. It was 5 pounds more than my max.
All right, moving on into a superset. This one is barbell reverse lunges. This is a fairly complicated movement, so I would say if you are not super confident in your balance and in your form doing a reverse lunge, to really just break it down and use dumbbells or use just an easy bar instead of the whole barbell. Keep that core nice and tight and engaged. Move slowly through this motion, making sure that you're getting as close to 90 degree with every single lunge as possible. We superset this with B Stance RDLs. I am using a smaller barbell for this one. With this motion, it is so important to really trail as close as you can to your shins. You don't want to let this weight, whether it is a dumbbell or a kettlebell or a barbell, go super far away from you. That is going to put so much extra stress onto your shoulders and into your low back. Keep that back nice and flat. Shoulders pulled back. Try to keep everything in one straight line as if there's a ruler coming down you. Keeping that one foot popped up will put that extra emphasis into one leg. Man, oh man, these were freaking burning. I was dying by the end of this. Moving into our giant set of the day, we started this one off with 15 each single leg presses. Guys, oh my goodness, my legs were on fire by this point. Just use one of the machines in your gym for this. This will help guide you through the entire motion and you will really be able to focus in on the form and feel that absolute burn. My face during this literally says it all. Next in this giant set is 12 leg extensions. Once again, use the machine in your gym. Work through the full range of motion. Really try to go slow and feel the burn in your quads. Just flying through the motion and chucking the weight up there is going to not put as much emphasis into your quads as we want them to. So go slow, feel the burn. Oh my God, I am dying. We then moved on to 8 each curtsy lunge with that double pulse at the bottom. These burn on a whole nother level because of that little pulse at the bottom, giving it that extra little bounce. Oh my God, it keeps your legs under tension for that much longer, and my legs were screaming for help. 8 each side, guys, we got it, almost through it. Finish off today's workout with 12 butterfly glute bridges. Oh my goodness gracious. That weight is going to go right on your hip bone. Feet are going to be in that butterfly / frog position, and you are just going to push through it. Keep that back nice and flat, tight, core engaged. Guys, if you are doing this right, you're on fire. Yep, look at me, dead.
We done did it. We are dead. My legs, unwell. I planned this session with violence towards myself, violence towards my legs, and I apologize to them for disrespect, but look at it, look at how nicely loose look. Look, they really got a good pump. Em, show the crowd. Em, show the crowd what Whitney did. Oh, she did that, she did it. Look at that. Look at that little leg pop. We are stretching it out. I'll chat with you guys when we get home. Rip, if I make it that long.
I don't mean to be dramatic, but after a leg day, oh baby, I'm about to eat up these tacos. So these tacos are ground turkey with taco seasoning, and then I have sour cream, medium salsa, and some cheddar cheese on them. Oh baby, they about to be good. Guys, I literally cannot believe that I did that in the gym today. So if you didn't really understand me, or like the music was too loud, in the gym or whatever. Going into today's lift, I told myself, okay, I have been working back up to like a right around 200. Last week I hit right around 190. So I was like, okay, perfect. This week I'm just gonna add 10 more pounds on. I'm gonna hit 200, even if it is for 2 or 3 reps. If you guys have been following along, you know that when I last tested my 1 rep max, my 1 rep max was 200 pounds. So I was like, okay, I think I can hit 200 for like 2 or 3, which is exciting because that means like I'm getting stronger, I'm increasing my weight, my 1 rep max has gone up again. So like that was just super exciting for me. So going into today's lift, I was like, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling ready. I feel like I can do 200 for like 2 or 3. Nothing crazy, but just try to push for 2 or 3 at 200. So I was getting ready, loading the bar up. I was like, okay, when I get to my working sets, I'm going to continually increase my weight. So I did my ramp up sets, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna hit 185, and then I'm gonna do 195, and then I'm gonna do my last set at 200, and then just do as many as I can of that, whether that's 1 or 2 or 3, just to kind of see where I am at right now. So I was like getting the bar ready. I was like loading up the bar, putting plates on each side. So I put what I thought was 195 onto the bar. So I took the weight off of the rack, and I was like, oh my gosh, 195 feels so freaking heavy today. I was like, there is no way that I'm going to be able to get 195 for even like 2, which means I'm definitely not going to be able to hit 200, which means I'm definitely not going to just like be on track with kind of like what I had in my mind, which like at the end of the day, it wasn't the end of the world. I'm not like doing this for any particular reason. This was kind of just a goal I set for myself today. So I do what I thought was 195 for like 2 or 3 relatively clean reps. And then I put it back on the bar, and I was like, I just don't understand that. I just don't get like what's going on. Like last week I hit 190 and it was so much easier. Like all I need to do is add on 10 pounds. This week, like where am I going wrong? And so I was like, okay, like I'm going to hit 200, even if it's for 1. Like I just told myself I would, so I'm at least going to attempt it. So then I loaded a 2.5 on each side, which would have given me from 195 to 200. And then I was like, wait a second, this doesn't seem right. So I was like, let me make sure my calculations are correct. I literally calculated the bar, like the numbers and the plates that were on the bar 5 or 6 times, and I was like, something seems off. I was like, why am I continually getting 205? So the bar is 45 pounds. I had 45 pound plates on each side of the bar, a 25 pound plate on each side of the bar, and then I had a 10 pound plate on each side of the bar. So if you do the calculations and you got your answer, you will see that it's 205 pounds. So I'm here beating myself up, being so rude to myself, being like, you need to be better, you need to be better, you need to be better, like why can't you do this, like what's going on, like what didn't I do right, did I not give myself enough rest, like whatever, going through all these things mentally. And then I do the calculations and I'm like, Marissa, you just hit 205 for like 3 or 4 okay reps. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say that they're beautiful. They were okay reps, like definitely something that I want to continue working on, but all things considering, I was fairly happy with it because afterwards I was like, I just passed my 1 rep max like casually, and I didn't even notice, and it felt heavy, but like I thought it felt heavy for 195. So like at 205 I was like, wow, if I can do that, like that's really, really exciting. So now what this tells me, 1, I need to work on my math skills because come on sister, we gotta be better than that. 2, what this tells me is that I am able to really keep pushing my weight. Next week, I want to actually hit 195, and I wanna hit 195 for clean reps. I wanna get a good depth on the reps. I wanna feel confident coming up and down out of every single one of those reps. And I do wanna actually try 200 over again, and if I can get 2 or 3 clean reps out of that, that will make me really, really happy. What me hitting 205 for even like kind of like partial, not so beautiful reps tells me that I am increasing my 1 rep max. I am getting stronger. I don't really plan on testing my 1 rep max again anytime soon, but every single week I kind of want to try to increase the weight that I'm able to do by like 5-ish pounds, because I think over time that'll just make me feel really accomplished. I'm sure there'll be times where like I won't really want to like lift super heavy anymore, but as of right now, that's kind of my plan, which kind of leads me into what I kind of wanted to ramble about post me being dumb story before I wrap this video up today, and that is the fact that I am so incredibly grateful that I now have a guided program to work through. I feel like for so long I was kind of just like, I don't want to say going through the motions, because I never really feel like I was going through the motions in the gym. Like I was putting in really good, really hard, intense workouts. But now I look back on the workouts that I was doing, and like there was no purpose behind them, which is totally fine depending on what your goals are. I still don't have any like crazy physique goals, any crazy number goals, but I do want to see myself continuing to get stronger. I do just want to feel good. I want to feel powerful through my lifts. And when I look back, like I was coming into the gym and I was like, okay, I think today I want to do a cable only upper body day. And then I would kind of just do like whatever I was in the mood for, whatever I felt like on that particular day. Or I'd be like, okay, I think I want to do glute and hamstrings today. This is kind of what I'm thinking about doing, and kind of just like pick and choose exercises as I go. And there is nothing wrong with doing anything in that sort of way, but definitely now I feel like my workouts are a little just bit more guided, a little bit more focused on my particular goals. I really feel like in general, but for me in particular, I know that I want and I am physically able to get 4 really good, strong, heavy lifts in 4 days every single week. And so for me, having a program that reflects that, having a program that at the beginning of every single week, I plan out saying like, these are the exercises you're gonna do for how many reps, for how many sets, you're gonna increase this by this many this week, you're gonna increase this by 1 set next week. I just feel like for me, I feel like now when I show up to the gym, one, I'm excited because I feel like I'm really working towards something. Even though I don't have any numerical or physical goals that I want to get to, it is really, really exciting to be like, okay, today I'm going to try to squat 200 pounds. That for me is really exciting. If for you, it lights your soul on fire just to go into the gym and kind of plan your workout as you go, no big deal. But for me, it's been really, really exciting to kind of like feel like I have a purpose of being in the gym. I feel like for a little bit, I was kind of just like falling out of love with going to the gym and with lifting. I just feel like I wasn't getting where I wanted to get. I feel like I wasn't seeing the results I wanted to see. And I don't know if it's because I didn't have a guided program or just because I was just like in a funk with it. But now that I feel like I have had a program for about 3.5 months now, I've had a guided program, whether it's from my boss or now my self-planning, I just feel like I have passion in going to the gym again. I feel like I'm falling back in love with the days that I'm doing. I feel like I get excited for all of my 4 lifts. 1, because I'm not lifting 6 days a week, and 2, because those lifts have particular purposes and particular goals for me. Once again, at the end of the day, it is your fitness journey, it is your life, and it is your process. So for you, going to the gym 6 days a week, kind of just doing whatever feels right on that particular day, if that's what you enjoy, no freaking problema, do it. I think that is amazing if that's what works for you. But for me, I just feel like I needed to share that I was kind of in a funk with lifting for a little bit. I didn't really know what I wanted to do, what I wanted to see, what changes I wanted to make. And so having now a program that I can really work through just has really helped me feel passionate about going back into the gym again. I'm excited about my lifts. I'm excited about getting stronger and stronger every single day that I am in the gym. So kind of like my tip to you guys is, if you are struggling going into the gym, if you feel like you just like don't know what you want to do, if you don't have a purpose, like definitely having a guided program of some sort is super, super helpful. Know how many days you want to be in the gym lifting, know how many days you want to be active doing other stuff, and then compile either by yourself or kind of find something through an app, through a personal trainer that works best for you towards your goals. I think it can be so easy to just get lost in the motion and be like, well, I'm going to the gym and I'm getting an hour workout in every single day. Isn't that enough? And yeah, for sure, if all your goal is to live a healthy lifestyle, yes, that is more than okay. But if you have any specific goals that you are trying to work towards, having a guided program has helped me drastically, and I believe can help anyone else kind of get there as well. So super long ramble, but I just wanted to share that because I feel like for so long I was like, I don't know what to do to get me out of this funk, to get me kind of back into just like love with lifting. And I feel like having a guided program that is structured around myself and my goals and what makes me feel good at this moment has really helped. So maybe that's something that could help you as well. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap up this video here. If you guys like this video, if you like this workout and you liked me talking through the workout, going over a little bit of form, just chatting with you guys a little bit, please make sure you go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Y'all already know it supports my channel. If you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe, hit that bell notification so you never miss another video that I post. If you haven't already, make sure that you follow me on my Instagram so you can see other fitness, health, and lifestyle content that I post on there. And I will catch you guys here next time.